So Tom Ford has released 2 new fragrances to his collection. He's expanding his cherry fragrance line, the first perfume being Lost Cherry. Then he introduced Cherry Smoke and Electric Cherry. Here in London we have Cherry Smoke, and the Electric Cherry should be coming out later this month. So I'm looking forward to getting my hands on that fragrance to compare the 3 together. So I'm really excited about this new release. Oh my goodness, like how great is this timing? So if you saw my recent video, I was talking about my love for cherry perfumes and how much I love wearing cherry throughout the whole year, especially during the winter of course, but then during Valentine's Day, date night, it's such a beautiful fragrance to wear. I'll link my latest video for you guys as well in the description, or I'll leave a card at the top here somewhere for you. So the new cherry perfumes have just launched and reached the UK, and to find these fragrances it's only available in Selfridges. So I headed over to Selfridges and discovered the new collection, and I love the Tom Ford counter. You know how much I love his fragrances. I find his perfumes to be very unique and different, strong, powerful and bold. And I have samples here on a blotter card, and I'm just going to review all the notes, tell you my first impressions. I tried it on my skin as well. I'm going to tell you about the longevity and the dry down as well. So let's start off with the perfume that we all know. It is Lost Cherry, and I love this fragrance. Now if you haven't tried Lost Cherry before, it is a beautiful combination of cherry, rose, almonds. It's very much a gourmand perfume. It is syrupy, sweet and addictive. It's such a gorgeous fragrance. I think it's probably my favorite cherry perfume. Now I have it here on a card, and in Lost Cherry it's just immediately you just receive this sweetness. It's syrupy cherry and I love it so much. I love this one a lot, guys. This is so nice, guys. I remembered when I first tried this perfume, I was blown away because it just reminded me so much of an English dessert. It reminded me of a Bakewell tart, which is a layer of frangipani almonds and then a cherry jam, and it's sort of baked in a pastry. And it smells so foodie. This is a sweet gourmand perfume. It's so beautiful, but really easy to wear. So the notes in Lost Cherry, we have bitter almond, liqueur and black cherry in the top. In the middle notes we have sour cherry, plum, rose, jasmine. In the base notes we have tonka bean, vanilla, cinnamon, benzoin, sandalwood, cloves, cedar, patchouli and vetiver. And for me, I received this boozy cherry vanilla almond note. It's gorgeous. It does smell plummy, it smells rich and really sweet, guys. So this is a fragrance that's so easy to wear. I have to say, I haven't added Lost Cherry to my collection. I do not own a full bottle. The only reason why I didn't own a full bottle is because of its longevity. Now, guys, honestly, as you guys know, I'm fairly a medium to light sprayer. So I think with this fragrance, you have to overspray, which I do not mind doing whatsoever. So I'm hoping to add this to my collection really soon. But this is extremely beautiful, guys. It's such a gorgeous, rich, cherry, fruity, sweet perfume. If you love cherry, if you like gourmand scents, then you just have to try it because it does smell quite realistic in a sense. It's like a real bold, like succulent, juicy cherry with lots of almond. You've got the sandalwood, cinnamon, you've got that boozy note of the liqueur in there. In my opinion, this is a unisex fragrance. I have to say, I don't know many guys that do wear this or mention this fragrance. I find a lot of girls are more drawn to this perfume, but this is something that is perfect for date night, perfect for Valentine's. It's extremely unique and nice, really special, and it does last. So on my skin with Lost Cherry, I've been wearing this fragrance for years, and Lost Cherry is a perfume that on my skin it's going to last about 4 hours, and that's with me overspraying. And I mean overspraying. And some fragrances, you know, I just don't mind doing that at all, but this is something, if you get it in your clothes, it lasts a little bit longer. So you can receive up to 6 to 8 hours in this fragrance, but make sure it's on your skin perhaps in your hair, but most definitely on your clothes. But it's such a beautiful scent. So that's Lost Cherry. So up next we have Cherry Smoke, and this perfume was released here in London in January. Okay guys, my goodness me, finally releasing a cherry perfume that is not dedicated to the fall, because I love wearing these perfumes throughout the whole entire year. And I think releasing a cherry perfume at this time of the year is just ideal, because this is your ideal date night perfume. That scent of cherry, something warm, I really love it. I was slightly hesitant. I thought, okay, how is this going to smell? It's going to be smoky cherry. I'm not so sure. As you know, Tom Ford fragrances are extremely unique. I tried this fragrance and oh my goodness me, I have it on a card here. Guys, I was blown away. So initially this fragrance, you smell this sweet cherry note. It's really nice, gourmand. It's a bit woody as well, and then you get lots of the sweetness in this perfume, and then it dries down to a leather. Now the notes, I have the notes here for you guys. So Cherry Smoke opens up with cherry and saffron. In the heart we have olive, leather and Chinese osmanthus and apricot. Then in the base we have some woody notes, smoke, cypriol as well. So this fragrance opens up, in my opinion, a very sweet cherry that's spicy, and then it stays quite sweet, fruity, a bit plummy, a bit dark, but it's still a sweet darkness. And then you receive lots of that creamy, leathery note. It dries down to a very light, smoky leather that's still sweet from the cherry, but then on my skin, it turns into this, it's almost like an incense, like a spicy incense note. And that's what's left on my skin. And that note is actually quite long lasting. So I tried this, when did I go? I went on a couple of days ago in Selfridges, sprayed it on my skin, and I sprayed about 3-4 sprays and it lasted. So I sprayed that around 3 o'clock. And then it was still on my skin like 11:15 at night, and the dry down was mainly this woody, leathery, spicy incense note. And to me this is really beautiful. I think Cherry Smoke is a unisex scent. I could easily wear this. It's really nice, really nice. Cherry Smoke is definitely your unisex scent, but it dries down a little bit more masculine just because of the notes. You've got the leather, you've got that smoky incense base, the spicy tones in this perfume. But the opening to me is a little bit more feminine, which I do love. In my opinion, the fragrances are very different. So here I have Lost Cherry, Cherry Smoke, and this is your sweet almond, vanilla, tonka bean, warm, really gorgeous, gourmand rich, guys, sweet, dessert-like, perfect for date night. I think Lost Cherry is just a beautiful, sexy evening scent. And then Cherry Smoke is a fragrance I would still reserve to the evenings because it's a little bit darker. It's not as sweet, but you get lots of cherry. There's a warmth to this perfume. Then it dries down a little bit more leathery, creamy with some incense. And this, I would definitely reserve that for late nights, dates, special occasions. I think for a guy, he could get away with wearing this throughout the entire day. But these perfumes are so nice, guys. So yeah, I think I might be adding Lost Cherry to my perfume collection. I have about maybe 4 or 5 cherry fragrances. At the time, I didn't really want to add a fragrance to my collection, but I'm so addicted to Lost Cherry, and every time I'm discovering perfumes, it's a fragrance I always like spritz on because it's so gorgeous. So Lost Cherry is a beautiful sweet cherry, and then Cherry Smoke is more leathery, a little bit spicy, gives the impression of incense, dries down, in my opinion, a little bit more masculine leaning, but it's still unisex. Guys, I'm really excited. Right, so let's talk about availability and prices. Cherry Smoke is an eau de parfum. It's only available in 50ml bottle. Currently it's at £265 here in the UK, and this fragrance is, like I said, this perfume is exclusive to Selfridges, and I think it's going to be exclusive up until I think March, I believe, and then it should be available everywhere else. And yeah, guys, I'm really excited about this new release. Let me know what you think. Have you tried this fragrance? Will you be trying it? Do you own any cherry perfumes? Is it your style of notes? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what is your favorite cherry perfume, and if you will be trying cherry smoke as well. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if it's a fragrance that you would like to add to your collection. And yeah, I think as soon as the new perfume is released, which is Electric Cherry, I'm going to be sharing that with you because I'm quite intrigued. It's like, how can he make this fragrance any more different? And guys, I think when I heard about Cherry Smoke, I was so intrigued. I was like, is it going to be just as good as Lost Cherry? And I have to say, it's very good, guys. It's such a good fragrance. But I think for me, my favorite so far, because I haven't tried Electric Cherry, but so far, Lost Cherry is my favorite, guys. It's so gorgeous. I love it so much. So that concludes my video for today. I wanted to share my first impressions of this beautiful fragrance, guys. But this is going to be such a fun, playful fragrance to be wearing in 2023. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my very next video.